Archangel Uriel, financial freedom and manifestation in the 5D. Beloved ones, radiant sparks of divine intelligence, I am Archangel Uriel, the flame of illumination, the guardian of wisdom, and the keeper of divine prosperity. I come to you now in this sacred turning of ages, as humanity transitions from the dense material frequencies of the old world into the crystalline flow of the fifth dimension, the realm of conscious creation, unity, and divine abundance. You are witnessing the dismantling of old systems that were never built upon divine truth. The financial structures that once defined worth through scarcity and control are now crumbling under the weight of awakening consciousness. In their place arises a new paradigm of prosperity, one that reflects the universal law of energy exchange, harmony, and limitless co-creation. This message is not merely about money, for true abundance transcends currency. It is about freedom, the liberation of your consciousness from illusion, fear, and dependency. It is about remembering that manifestation in the 5D is not a matter of effort or struggle, but of alignment. When you remember who you are, a divine being of infinite creative potential, you will never again fear lack. The illusion of lack and the matrix of control. For countless generations, humanity has been conditioned to associate survival with labor, wealth with power, and poverty with failure. These beliefs form part of the old 3D matrix, a collective illusion designed to keep souls bound in limitation. It is not that money itself is evil, it is neutral energy. What distorted the flow of prosperity was the attachment of fear, greed, and inequality to its exchange. Money, in its pure form, was originally conceived as a tool of cooperation, a symbol of value exchanged between conscious beings. Yet as humanity descended deeper into separation consciousness, this tool became a weapon. Systems of debt, exploitation, and artificial scarcity were created to ensure that a few controlled the many. This distortion is what many now refer to as financial enslavement. As the Earth ascends into 5D frequency, these systems can no longer sustain themselves. They are built upon fear, and fear cannot exist in the light of truth. You are now seeing the collapse of economic structures that no longer serve the collective evolution. The markets fluctuate, currencies devalue, and institutions tremble, not as punishment, but as purification. What is false must dissolve so that what is true can emerge. The fifth dimensional understanding of abundance in the 5D realm: abundance is no longer measured by numbers in an account but by the flow of energy in your field. Prosperity is a vibration, not a quantity. It is the natural expression of a consciousness aligned with divine order. When you are in alignment, resources come not as reward, but as resonance. Imagine the universe as an infinite ocean of energy, constantly responding to your frequency. When your vibration radiates gratitude, confidence, and trust in divine provision, that energy is reflected back to you as opportunities, connections, and material blessings. When your vibration carries fear, doubt, or unworthiness, the reflection matches that as well. The law of attraction, beloved ones, is not a mechanism of reward or punishment, it is a mirror. In 5D manifestation, you no longer attract through effort or mental repetition. You become the frequency of what you desire. You do not chase abundance, you embody it. You do not strive to create, you allow creation to move through you. This is the essence of financial freedom, the recognition that wealth is not something you acquire, but something you already are when you are aligned with Source. Releasing the karmic patterns of financial struggle. Many souls carry deep karmic imprints related to money and survival. Some of you have lived lifetimes as monks or mystics who renounced material wealth in pursuit of spiritual purity. Others experienced lifetimes of greed, misuse of power, or loss due to betrayal. These imprints may still echo within your energy field, shaping your present reality. It is time to forgive all of it. The 5D frequency does not carry judgment, only integration. The lessons of lack and excess were necessary in the lower dimensions, for they taught humanity about responsibility, compassion, and discernment. But now you must transcend duality. You can no longer heal poverty by rejecting wealth, nor can you heal greed by accumulating endlessly. You must instead return to balance, the recognition that all energy, including money, serves the divine plan when used with love. To release these imprints, Bring awareness to your emotional reactions around finances. Notice where guilt, anxiety, or resentment arise. Each emotion points to an unresolved belief. Ask yourself, do I truly believe I deserve abundance? Do I trust that the universe provides for me? Do I equate money with safety, or with love, or with self-worth? When you uncover these roots, bring them into the light. Affirm your divine birthright to prosperity. Declare, I release all vows of poverty, all fears of lack, all misuse of power. I now align my financial reality with divine truth. I am abundance in motion. I am supported by the infinite source of creation. Say these words with conviction, not as wishful thinking, but as remembrance. You are rewriting your energetic blueprint. The new economics of the fifth dimension, the 5D economy, will not resemble the systems you know today. It will be based on energetic exchange, collaboration, and resonance rather than competition and control. The old model of taking will evolve into one of sharing. Value will be measured not by scarcity, but by contribution to collective harmony. In the new Earth paradigm, wealth flows naturally toward those whose creations uplift and empower others. Artists, healers, inventors, teachers, and visionaries will thrive, for their work resonates with truth. Corporations and institutions built upon manipulation will crumble, for their vibration cannot sustain itself in higher light. Digital and decentralized systems of exchange will serve as bridges between the old and new realities. Yet even these technologies are transitional. Ultimately, humanity will move toward energetic commerce, the direct manifestation of what is needed through consciousness, supported by collective intention. Some of you already experience glimpses of this reality, opportunities arriving through synchronicity, needs met before they are spoken, unexpected generosity flowing through divine timing. These are signs that you are operating within the 5D flow. The more you trust it, the more consistent it becomes. The frequency of gratitude and the flow of giving. One of the most powerful ways to align with divine prosperity is through gratitude. Gratitude shifts your vibration instantly from lack to abundance. It reminds the universe that you are aware of its blessings, and in response, it multiplies them. Each time you give thanks for food, shelter, friendship, creativity, or even the lessons of challenge, you send out a signal of sufficiency. That signal magnetizes more of what matches it. Likewise, generosity amplifies flow. When you give freely, you affirm that you trust in replenishment. The energy you send returns to you multiplied, not necessarily from the same source, but always in divine timing. This is why in the 5D economy, giving and receiving are one act. There is no hierarchy, no imbalance. The river of abundance flows endlessly through open hearts. To hoard or withhold interrupts that flow, to circulate and share strengthens it. The more you align with love, the more effortlessly prosperity circulates through your life. The role of creativity and purpose in higher consciousness. True wealth is the freedom to express your divine purpose. Your creativity, the unique frequency of your soul, is your most valuable currency. When you live in alignment with your purpose, you become a conduit for source energy. Prosperity flows through you, not because you demand it, but because the universe supports anything that expands love. Ask yourself not, how can I earn more, but how can I serve more authentically? The two are inseparable. When your service uplifts others, the universe ensures your needs are met. The more joyfully you create, the more energy returns to sustain you. Those who resist their purpose out of fear often experience financial stagnation. This is not punishment, but guidance. The universe is redirecting you toward alignment. Prosperity in 5D cannot be forced, it must be allowed. Transcending fear and trusting divine provision. Fear is the primary obstacle to 5D manifestation. When you fear losing money, you block its flow. When you cling to security, you signal to the universe that you do not trust its provision. The antidote is surrender, not to passivity, but to divine timing. The universe knows your needs before you speak them. Your task is to hold faith in its orchestration. This is not blind optimism, it is quantum cooperation. Each time you affirm trust, your energy field expands, allowing more light and thus more opportunities to enter. Understand that 5D manifestation operates through resonance, not control. The more you release attachment to how and when, the faster your creations materialize. Miracles occur when your intention, belief, and emotional state vibrate in harmony. The golden ray of illumination Uriel, work with the golden ray, the light of divine wisdom and prosperity. When you invite this frequency into your energy field, it clears confusion and fear, illuminating the path toward aligned action. I invite you now to receive this transmission. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Imagine a radiant sphere of golden light descending from above your head, entering your crown, and filling your entire body with warmth. This is the light of divine intelligence, activating your inner creator. Feel it expanding into your heart, your solar plexus, and your hands, the centers of manifestation. Visualize this golden current flowing outward into your reality, magnetizing opportunities, synchronicities, and supportive relationships. See financial freedom not as a distant goal, but as an already present frequency vibrating within you. Whisper to yourself, I am one with the infinite supply of the universe. All that I need flows to me with grace and joy. I am guided, I am abundant, I am free. Let this light anchor within you. Every time fear arises, return to this golden vibration. It will remind you that prosperity is your natural state. Unity, consciousness, and shared prosperity in the 5D earth. Wealth will no longer be concentrated in the hands of the few, for such imbalance cannot exist in unity consciousness. The new prosperity model is collective. It recognizes that one's abundance supports all, and the abundance of all uplifts one. As you awaken, you will find yourself drawn to communities that embody this principle, networks of co-creation, resource sharing, and mutual support. These are the seeds of the new earth economy. In such systems, success is measured not by accumulation, but by contribution to collective joy. The highest manifestation of financial freedom is not luxury, but liberation, the ability to live your purpose without constraint, to share your gifts without fear, to support others in doing the same. This is the essence of divine economy. A message to the light workers. Many light workers struggle financially because they subconsciously equate spirituality with sacrifice. They fear that charging for their gifts diminishes their purity. I tell you now, beloved ones, this is an illusion born of the old paradigm. Energy exchange honors the universal law of balance. When you give freely and receive with gratitude, you uphold divine order. Do not fear prosperity. You are not meant to suffer for your light, you are meant to shine it abundantly. The world needs your gifts, and energy, including financial, is what sustains their expression. Let go of guilt. Receive as freely as you give, and you will model the very harmony you wish to see in the world. Closing blessing from Archangel Uriel. Beloved children of the light, the age of fear-based finance is ending. A new era of divine manifestation is dawning, one in which prosperity flows in alignment with love, creativity, and service. You are the architects of this transformation. Your consciousness determines the shape of the new economy. Remember always, abundance is not something outside of you. It is the reflection of your divine nature. When you live from the knowing that you are already supported, the universe reorganizes itself to match your certainty. I surround you now in the golden flame of illumination. Let it burn away every belief in limitation. Let it awaken the codes of divine prosperity stored within your DNA. Stand tall as co-creators of the new earth, radiant, free, and infinitely supplied. You are the living expression of divine abundance. You are the miracle in motion. And so it is.